Hey my Squatch monsters! Some of you have asked, hey Rictor, how did you get involved in the public world of Bigfooting? Well, it was my artwork that was introduced to Cliff Barrickman from Finding Bigfoot. In fact, Cliff liked my artwork so much, bang, pow, oops, there it is. He encouraged me to continue drawing. In fact, Cliff wrote me back in September 4th of 2011, and this is what Cliff said. Dear Rictor, I'd love to do a blog about it or something. Do you have any other artwork I can advertise for you? Perhaps a website, or do you do commissions? Let me know, and you'll have a couple thousand people seeing your blog post. Thanks a ton for this. It's super cool. Cliff. Well, thank you, Cliff, for introducing me to the world of Bigfooting, because my life hasn't been the same since. Oh, but wait. Stop the press. There's someone else out there in the world of Bigfooting that's claiming responsibility of introducing me to you good people. Sharon Lee, the Bigfoot field reporter.
I introduced Rictor to the Bigfoot world, and then he turned into a fucking asshole.
This is really sad. That's a little contradicting, don't you think? Because 5 months after Cliff introduced me to you good people, Sharon had me draw this gone squatchin' portrait of Bobo so she can make money off his likeness. T-shirts, mouse pads, coffee mugs.
And I'm sorry, I apologize to the Bigfoot community because I introduced Rictor to the Bigfoot community.
Why is she apologizing? I was the best damn thing she had on her shit talk blog radio show that entire summer. And you know what? It's never been quite the same since. Welcome to Off the Rictor.
Rictor, his little, I can't even say it! Oh my God.
Hey my little Squatch monsters, it's time to shake up the Bigfoot community. This is Off the Rictor. We're going to find out if Bigfoot's real by watching videos made by researchers, hoaxers, and attention whores like me. Oh my God, this is why scientists don't take us seriously. I've got news for you. There's no such thing as a Bigfoot expert. Say no to the woo-woo. I'm the Teen Taser superstar. McFly here thinks he's a Bigfoot expert. You want your Bigfoot video to be seen? Now's your chance. Today on Off the Rictor, we're going to look at some of the finest personalities in the world of Bigfooting. Starting with Sharon Lee, the so-called Bigfoot field reporter. Now, for those of you that don't know, I have had an interesting history with this woman. After all, I used to be her co-host for her Shit Talk blog radio show. Now, I left her after she humiliated me on the air. And since then, I've moved on to bigger and better things, like a TV show, which she desperately tried to get on. I guess it must be cold in this faggot's shadow. Now, just so you know what kind of person she is, this bitch sent Rick Dyer to my work to beat me up.
Rictor Rollo.
That's the kind of a caliber of a human being she is. Now, this video was when she was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Might as well have been called The Gong Show. Now, when was this recorded? In 1985? Who wants to be a Bigfoot field reporter? It's definitely not Spike TV worthy. Now here's her channel. She has 54 subscribers. Way to go, Sharon, yeah! Let's massacre the shit.
And joining us now is Sharon Lamurno from Cleveland, Ohio, an account clerk. Sharon, our first contestant today.
What is she wearing? Who told her brown was a good color for her? It's like right out of a Sears catalog. Definitely not Neiman Marcus. More like people of Walmart. Renee Holland from Finding Bigfoot wears better clothes than that.
Our first contestant today, Dan, admitted that he was a pessimist. He didn't really think that he'd do very well, and unfortunately he didn't. But you say that Lady Luck is on your side.
Oh, it is.
Lady Luck is on her side? Well, let's see if Lady Luck sticks around a lot longer than I did.
I know that we happened to call you on your birthday.
Yes.
That was the only thing you
My
wanted for your
29th birthday it was.
And Millionaire called?
Yes, they did. I was very excited.
And then you've been collecting all your horoscopes, right, since then? And what are they all saying?
Treat others the way you want to be treated. Bigfooting for dummies is not a credible Bigfoot reference. Take a class in journalism.
Lady Luck is going to smile upon me. I'm just blessed with good fortune, and good things are going to happen.
We'll see about that. When is this game show going to begin?
So I should just give you the $1 million check right
ahead.
now, shouldn't I?
Come on.
Yeah, I know. But we kind of have to play the game, so let's do it just to do it. All right?
right.
You know the rules. You know the lifelines. You ready to go?
Let's play.
Let's play.
Let's rewind that. Epic.
Let's play.
Let's play.
I am actually excited. I want to be the one she calls when she needs help.
For 100, Sharon. Which of the following is often referred to as legal tender? Clothing, alcohol.
Oh, the irony. Is anyone here surprised alcohol is offered to her as a possible answer in her very first question? Oh, Meredith Vera, you're my hero. Sharon Lee, you're in danger, girl.
Money, Pokemon cards.
That would be C, money. Final answer.
That would be right. You have $100 there.
Oh, I was nervous for you, girl. She won big money, $100. You know what? I would pay her $100 just to go away and to quit cyber trolling people online and bad-mouthing people on her shit talk blog radio show. $100 for you, Sharon, to go the fuck away.
Going for 200. What adjectives' two different meanings are often characterized as ha-ha or peculiar? Curious, funny, clever, weird.
This is like the special needs part of the show. What comes after ABC, DEF, XYZ?
That would be B, funny. Final answer.
Yep, you have a right.
These questions are stupid. They are way beyond her intelligence. I know. Ask her why she sent Rick Dyer to my work to beat me up. That'll get her. Fucking cunt.
In the 1950s, the search for suspected communists was often referred to as a what? Dragon hunt? Vampire hunt? Mummy hunt? Witch hunt?
Oh, come on. Girl, for real? A witch should know what a witch hunt is.
Okay, 91% of the folks in this audience believe it is a witch hunt. And our AOL audience, 71% of them believe it's witch hunt.
AOL? This was recorded in 1985.
So everybody seems to think witch hunt, or the majority did.
Okay.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking witch hunt. It's so obvious. Everybody at home is saying, duh. It's obvious.
Duh.
Duh. You got it for $500. Sharon has 500 going for 1,000.
I think we need to give her questions like, who's got the #1 Bigfoot interview program? After Hours with Rictor, because I have guests she can only dream of getting.
Going for 1,000 here, Sharon. Aimed at achieving peace in the Middle East, the 1993 Oslo Accords were negotiated in what country? Denmark, Norway, Iceland, Finland.
I don't think history is her strongest point. This is unfair. This is unjust. Rictor's behind these terrible questions, trying to destroy her. Maybe it could all be a conspiracy, Sharon.
I will say B, Norway. Final answer.
Yeah, look at this. You got your Capital One check for $1,000. Good for you. You're going for $2,000 here, Sharon. In email, what icon is commonly used to indicate that there is an attachment? Paperclip, thumbtack, stapler, rubber band.
I don't know about this look that she's trying to pull over us, but her personality is more like a dominatrix with a whip.
That would be a paperclip final answer.
Give me back the 1,000. You got 2,000. Good for you. That sound means we are done for today, but tune in tomorrow. Sharon will be back to go for the $1 million prize in New York, everyone. Bye-bye.
Oh no! Will she win the $1 million? We'll just have to tune in next off the Rictor and see if this so-called Bigfoot field reporter can make it to the final round. And now we've arrived to the D-list of Bigfooting, the Squatchers Lounge podcast, hosted by the mail order Reverend Jeffrey Kelly and his co-host, the James Franco lookalike David Batdorf. But wait, there's a special guest this time, Christopher York from the Freudian Slip disaster. Now here's Jeffrey Kelly's channel. He's got around 4,000 subscribers, and this video that we're gonna shake up tonight has around 2,000 views. Whew. What you smoking there, Jeffrey? Doesn't smell like nicotine. Those aren't cigarettes. I need to get into costume for this one. I'm kidding. Wonder Woman was only for Linda Newton-Perry. I'll be right back.
Welcome everybody to the Squatchers Lounge podcast. I am indeed your host, the Reverend Jeff Kelly, and we are indeed back live from the Squatchcation.
Hello and welcome to the Squatchers Lounge podcast. My name is Jeffrey Kelly, and I'm your host today. Joining me is David Batdorf. Oh, free David Batdorf! Oh!
And always with me is Father Batdorf. How you doing tonight, David, sir?
Doing good. Glad to see you upright and, speaking.
Let's get this shit going.
Holy mother of God in heaven, I do actually live. Look at that. I've survived the adventure.
Yes, but are you going to survive off the Rictor? I don't think so.
Tonight we will have a guided meditation. The Reverend Jeff will talk you into your cave.
That's right.
Wow. This acid trip is starting to affect me now.
My voice is ruined and I don't care. You know, ladies, I'm sorry this week. I'm just not going to be able to do it for you, but we are doing the show. Why does Bigfoot have to be in the homo line?
I need to apologize to the Bigfoot community out there. I am responsible for this hot mess. I introduced Jeffrey Kelly to the world of Bigfoot webcasting back in December 27th of 2012 on my After Hours with Team Taser webcast.
Yeah, it's like
Then Rose Sahibi liked his voice, as did I, and the rest is history. You're welcome, Jeff. Welcome, Jeff.
Well, thank you very much. That's right. The greatest beard in Team Taser. Absolute nobody in Bigfoot world. That's me. That's Jeffrey Kelly.
I could not have said that better myself. Ain't that the truth?
Really, what that means, it's kind of like, it's one of those things. It doesn't mean exactly what it's not like the creature. It's not like the coelacanth.
David Batdorf, speak up. We don't understand a word you're trying to fucking say. Oh, I know. He's saying, help me from this god-awful webcast. Free David Batdorf. Free David Batdorf. Free David Batdorf.
Yeah, well, and you figure at that point.
Think, baby, think. Form your sentences, and then speaketh to the Reverend. I find it strangely odd that both men are wearing the same glasses. Do you think David and Jeff share the same toothbrush?
But yeah, I think that would be killer to go down there and take a night on the bar down there and just.
Oh look, Christopher York took his first hit. Let the alleged pot smoking begin. Bravo. The best in Bigfooting is now taking place.
Christopher, my man, how'd you like that Squatch coffee? Was that some good stuff or what, man?
I never drank any of it, Jeff.
You didn't drink any.
It's blasphemy. I drink Starbucks coffee when I'm in Washington.
Oh, look. Jeff is gonna take a hit now. Is that a bong vaporizer? I don't know. I don't smoke that shit. It looks awfully phallic. I wish it were a penis. Put that in your joint and smoke it. Suck it! Suck it real good, Jeff! Make me proud.
I never passed a single coffee place the whole time I think I was there. Like, if there was one, I was stopping, hitting it, grabbing a coffee. It was either Starbucks or there was this place by the hotel that had really good latte.
How can you look for Bigfoot with all this marijuana smoke?
Dude, everything was groovy.
I have an idea. Let's turn this joke of a Bigfoot webcast into a drinking game. Every time someone takes a hit of whatever it is that they're smoking, we take a shot. Are you with me?
I kept pointing towards where there should be a mountain over there. There should be a mountain right there, and there should be a mountain right there. If you look out this way is the Olympic range. And
Well, it looks like I'm about 3 shots behind. I don't know how many of these shots I can take. I hope I can finish watching this debacle before I fall down.
yeah, no, we were having a good time. Everybody getting to know each other, and we were joking back and forth.
Care to join me?
I mean, like, come on, you get the 3 of us around a campfire, and what's going to happen? I mean, it was a fun time.
Up. Time for a shot.
And John and Sarah Brown were right in there. There were a couple other folks that joined us.
Oh God, I am so screwed.
And by the way, Jonathan Brown does a really great impression of Jeff and I on the podcast.
Another shot already? Oh my God.
Open area, which is kind of, I mean, it's kind of weird, but
Oh my God, another shot. I am so screwed. This webcast is over an hour long, okay, of alleged pot smoking and David trying to form his own words.
it was kind of like unnerving that they were that close, but they were, and we were making noise, and we were walking around, and we had a fire going and everything, and they were just right there.
Stop, Jeff. Oh my God. Ooh, I can feel it now.
The Browns had taken us for a walk along their property line and showed us some of the interesting things that were out there. And one of the things that
Why not have John and Sarah Brown on your show? You know, the couple that have that thermal of a so-called Sasquatch with the cows walking by in front of them, and give them some screen time. You know, just some professional criticism. After all, they hosted your Squatchcation disaster last year, your Sasquatch cannabis retreat. Give the Browns some love. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I was on vacation. My ass sat in a
Look
chair.
at Jeff, trying to be all sly, turning his head as he takes a hit.
Jonathan around the whole property.
Okay, this is a pen. Yours is not. And why is he trying to be discreet now? Be proud of your pot smoking. Apparently, it's what your show is all about.
Could be a cow. I know it's not a person.
No, Jeff, stop. Don't smoke again. Fight the urge. Damn, this is why science thinks we're retarded. Imagine if I sucked just as much dick as these guys were sucking on their bong vaporizers. I'd be a fucking porn star.
I'm sorry, guys, I have been so sick. Y'all have no clue how hard it is just for me to put this stuff together.
Well, the truth is, Jeff, I too would be sick if I smoked half the Colombian drug trade in my entire Bigfoot webcast.
I whether I've heard something like that before or not, like, I don't have a point of reference that
Oh my God, another hit. Guys, I don't have enough alcohol to finish this game. I would seriously be on dialysis by the time I finish this video. What are they doing? Oh, Jeffrey Kelly is not going to like this part. This is why you edit your show and you make them professional so that your audience can hear and see what you are referencing. If only you put half as much energy into your production as you do with your fucking marijuana vaporizer, maybe then you could have the #1 Bigfoot webcast title. Alas, you won't ever be the #1 Bigfoot webcast because it takes discipline, hard work, professionalism, and above all else, and this is where you drop the ball, sobriety while you're on the air. Remember, you are representing the Bigfoot research community. No, sir, you are representing Cheech and Chong.
We run into, especially when you're doing the scientific-y business, is that, correlation does not equal causation.
Correlation versus causation, that's the best thing David was able to put together this entire webcast.
Like, again, it's weird. It's.
Uh-oh, David's struggling again. Do you think maybe all this marijuana smoke is starting to affect him? Maybe it's floating over to his side of the webcast. Don't worry, David. I'd be stuttering too if I had these idiots on my show.
It's.
Oh, David. Oh, honey.
That whole trip was really not what I was expecting, but I got a lot of good things out of it. And there's gonna be a documentary video that comes out of it yet. I just got to put some things together.
I bet his documentary video won't be as good as my Bigfoot Nation web series. Just a hunch. Prove me wrong, Mr. Kelly. Discipline, hard work, professionalism, sobriety. Can you remember all that? Take notes.
And I'm just now starting to recover from that. I mean, it literally took 10 days of purging my system until I finally have a day to where I don't feel like I want to die. I don't know what it was, but I can say I was the only one that ate the clam chowder. Oh, God.
I did enjoy meeting him, and it's interesting stuff going on there, but it does need more investigation. Like, more needs to happen there for solid, concrete evidence.
Wow, Chris, that's the smartest thing you've ever said. Too bad you don't talk like this on your 40 and slip disaster.
I got what I needed out of it, and I got the whole layout of the property in my eyes. So now when they talk to me about, hey, this happened on this part of the location, I have it. I've been there. I've actually been boots on the ground. I know the layout of the land.
Oh no, he didn't just say boots on the ground. Honey, sweetie, how can you be boots on the ground when you can't even fucking walk? And another thing, you shit yourself too much when you go out bigfooting. I know. Your name should be Jeffrey Shitter. Trust.
If you don't like the whole drama thing, this is probably the point where you want to go ahead and tune out a little bit. But old Reverend Jeff here is done.
And he calls himself a reverend? You know, I too can be a reverend, just like Jeff, a mail order reverend. Oh look what came in the mail. My reverend certification from the Universal Church. Unlike Jeff, I will be a better reverend, the Reverend Rictor, with love, compassion, followed by judgment. And as your reverend, Jeff, I want you on your knees, confess, get ready for Holy Communion.
I am done with the backstabbing little pieces of crap who feel they need to invade my life with all this Bigfoot drama. Please take your Bigfoot drama and shove it directly up your ass as deep as you can get it and never bother me again.
Once again, if you want to be the #1 Bigfoot webcast, you need to be professional. This is not the place or the venue for you to vent your personal strife with everyone. It makes you look like a loser and a hypocrite. Could you guys imagine, my Squatch monsters, someone like Bob Gimlin, Matt Moneymaker, or Les Stroud being a guest on such a amateur hour webcast? It will never happen as long as I live. Remember, Jeff, discipline, hard work, professionalism, and sobriety while you're on the air. It's not that hard. If this faggot can do it, so can you.
And if you think you know who I'm talking about, you're right. and I will make everything you people have ever started with me public. Let's go ahead and put it out there, people, because I've got the pictures and the evidence to back it up, and I know several other people sitting in this room with me do too. So if you really want to start a goddamn Bigfoot war over drama and bullshit, pull up a chair up to the table, because I'm done with your feet.
Okay, making threats? Who does that? Do you see Gunner and Shane do that on Monster X Radio? Or how about Wes and Woody with Sasquatch Chronicles? Or better yet, me and Tammy with my After Hours with Rictor? No! It's called professionalism. It's called self-restraint. This is inefficient. It's total amateur hour. It's like listening to the Bigfoot field reporter. It's that bad. It's bad broadcasting. It's not journalism. Put down the bong and prove me wrong.
David and I decided that we're going to reformat the podcast one more time. We're going back to the stuff that we love. We're going to talk about research. No, you can't. You don't know how. That's right. I'm tired of it. We're back to the real world. Come to the Squatchers Lounge podcast, or we don't give a crap about the drama. You started, we'll boot you.
But you keep talking about it, and you keep bringing it up.
The question of Sasquatch does not care about your problems or drama. So why don't we focus back on the topic? And that's what we're going to do on the show.
Hallelujah. David, I think David's too smart for this webcast. But then again, it's not that hard to look smart when you're surrounded by potheads. No wonder he chose to stay with Jeffrey Kelly on his webcast. Jeff makes him look good.
This sermon was brought to you by the Reverend Jeff Kelly. May the squash be with you.
Suck it!
Did he just say suck it?
Your public service announcement from the Squatchers Lounge podcast. Don't be stupid.
I find this to be very ironic.
That's right. More Bigfoot content than your favorite TV shows do, and we do it for free every week.
I'm sorry, my Squatch monsters, but this Jeffrey Kelly shitcast stinks.
Absolute nobody in Bigfoot world. That's me. That's Jeffrey Kelly.
Greetings, minions.
Alrighty, we have saved the best for last. This guy runs around the forests of Maine in his bare feet. He eats hallucinogenic mushrooms, and he makes poorly made YouTube videos. It's time to shake things up for Michael Merchant, the one and only Bellevue Award, Snowwalker Prime. Now, this video has over 43,000 views, and his channel has just over 1,000 subscribers. So help the guy out. Subscribe to his channel, even though he's past his Snowwalker Prime.
Now, as many of you may know, most of you should know, it's 2012, and it's the end of the world as we know it.
Wow, there is a big time difference from Maine. Are we in the future? What year is it?
2012.
Oh God, this nitwit's even got me confused.
The 4 horses of the apocalypse are due this year in December. Everybody says this. The Mayans say this, the Hopi Indians.
This poor man, he needs more protein, vitamins, and minerals. I don't think the dumpster he's been foraging in is cutting it.
All of them, all the prophets tell us this is the end of the world.
I must confess, I'm strangely attracted to him. I bet that beard would tickle my no-no area. Imagine how excited he would be during sex. With those eyes of his.
But I've got to say, on this sound of the trumpets, the holy angels on high. They just haven't gone outside, Voodoo. Listen to the sounds. I'm way out in the middle of no place here. There has been this persistent sound that I can't place. It's from the heavens.
Well, for us normal people that choose to live in civilization, it's called a police siren or a ghetto bird if you live in the hood.
And frankly, man, it's kind of got me creeped out. I don't think it's a chupacabra.
He lives with a Mexican-American woman by the name of Kathy, and he can't say chupacabra right? Kathy, girl, honey, come here. You're not doing your job right, honey. You need to educate your man. Or I will.
Or Mothman, or Sasquatch, or Matt, Moneymaker, and Bobo. The only explanation is it must be the trumpets of angels. On high, the almighty Holy One is coming back.
I don't know how much more of this raving lunatic I can take. The last gun didn't cut it with Bill Brock. Maybe this one will. Make it stop. Make it stop.
As they say, hearing is believing. Or maybe it's seeing is believing. Hearing's believing. There's this sound, pervasive sound that's being heard all around the planet. There's no explanation for it. Well, there is an explanation. It's the trumpets of Gabriel.
I don't think he even knows what he's talking about. Do you?
It's the angels announcing the return of the four horses of the apocalypse. Finally, all those doomsday naysayers will be put in their place when 2012 rolls around and things just stop.
No, it's the sound of a fucktard talking out of his ass. Michael Merchant, you make Rick Dyer seem like a Mensa candidate. Girl.
The Earth's just gonna shatter because it's a galactic alignment with the Milky Way and
What the hell is that? Is he trying to do the Macarena? Kathy, you're not doing your job as his girlfriend. Honey, please. He can't speak Spanish names. He can't do the fucking Macarena. Girl, you're fired. I'll have that mountain daddy voguing and speaking in tongues by the time I'm done with him.
Now, of course, if you send me your gold, I have a ticket for a flying saucer that will take us off planet Earth just prior to the destruction. They only accept gold or silver or copper and aluminum.
He wants us to send him gold? How about I'll send him a Spanish dictionary and a one-way ticket to San Francisco. Dump the bitch. Make the switch. You know, I have to say this. He's cute. He's smart. He's socially retarded, but damn, his brain is fried. Ooh, poor thing. Here we are at Rictor's Hate Mail of the Week. Let's spank this bitch. Our email this week comes from some guy by the name of Seymour. And this is what the twat had to say. Every time Rictor talks, he displays what an idiot he is, and I cannot believe he's on any media. Wow, his opinion, even based on wrong, overrides all and is insulting. Bitch, please, you give me way too much power. I don't override all. I just override your time, the time and effort it takes for you to type me a message and click send. I live in your mind. Your mind is my playground. You're not a hater. You're a fan. On this week's Off the Rictor, we had Sharon Lee, the Bigfoot field reporter, before she turned evil on us. And then we had this god-awful, pot-smoking, shit-cast Bigfoot, I don't know what the fuck it was. And the superstar of Zen Yeti himself.
Greetings,
Snowwalker,
minions.
who gives a fuck Prime. Well, that's it, my Squatch monsters. Be sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, don't hate, congratulate, and be sure to tell me in the comment section which one of these losers deserves to be nominated in my Hall of Shame that's going to happen at the end of this season. No, you are no different, sir, just because you were able to get the Survivor man Les Stroud to include you on his show, or managed to get Dr. Bindernagel and Dr. Meldrum to go trick-or-treating with you, doesn't make you the Bigfoot research superstar. It just makes you very good at what you do.